This minute of Skate the Infinity starts with Tadashi blaming himself for Adam's violence.
And ends with Carla falling to the wayside. This is minute 20 of episode 9. We were special back then. Oh boy, is your heart stopped racing?
I looked at my heart rate to see what it was at. And
I should have checked
it was
mine
at
too.
69.
Wow. Nice.
So,
nice.
make of that what you will on Infinite Minute, an anime by minute podcast where we talk about Skate the Infinity, minute by minute. I'm Jonathan.
I'm Caitlin, and I actually think that was more stressful watching it that time than it was the first time that I watched it.
Because it comes out of nowhere the first time. You don't
you're
expect
not
it.
expecting it.
No.
But knowing that it was coming up, my heart was racing.
Yeah.
Wow, that was
But even
fun.
then, it still comes out of nowhere. That was fun.
Like, it was so, like, I was exhilarated. I was like, wow, this is such a good show. Can't believe it.
Yeah. The fact that they, like, completely subvert kind of what you think is going to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, you know he was going to be violent, but Adam just snaps, right?
Yeah, like, okay, what we've seen in the past is, like, he might, do the love hug or something, or he might, like, knock someone off their board or, something like that.
Usually their own folly. Like,
Yeah.
he uses his, like, manipulative skateboarding to make them hurt themselves.
Yes, yeah, he uses their weaknesses against them.
Yeah.
He just straight up uses that skateboard as a bat.
Yeah, it was a good baseball swing, if I'm being honest.
That was wild.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And the
I
fact
can't
that we
believe
get
that
the
actually
triple shot
happened.
as well.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Smack, smack, smack. All
Yeah.
with different animation styles as well.
Yeah. And the glass breaking.
Oh.
And then the hair falling out. It's like so fucked.
So
and the
good.
slightly torn
Oh, I
Snood.
know. Snood. Actually, I saw some. I think it was Renly was asking what what it
commented
was
on
called today. Oh, did you?
I commented snood. But yeah, somebody said a gator. A gator
yes,
mask.
a gator. Not like a not like a gator.
Gator mask.
Not like a gator.
No, GAITOR.
Yes. But yeah, oh gosh, it's so much to take in.
It's so much to take in.
And it was right
There's so
at the
much
end.
this minute.
It was right at
There's
the end.
exposition
too. It was
Mia.
so good.
It was almost like perfectly timed for a minute.
Yeah. Oh, I was hoping that we
Yeah.
weren't going to get cut off. Like, I think I
Yeah.
would have been really sad if we'd got cut off before
Halfway
it
through
happened.
it.
Ooh.
Would have been anticlimactic, but now, yeah, this is it. This is the crux of the episode.
I can't believe this actually happened. Like, I remember when this episode came out, how everyone was just fucked losing their mind.
Shook. Yeah.
Shook.
Oh,
okay.
so fucked. How could he?
How could he? But we start. We've just had the flashback of Tadashi and baby Inosuke. And we go back to Tadashi saying it's my fault that he's changed, which
It's my fault.
is that because did Ichiro find out that he was skateboarding? Did Tadashi like dob him in or something? Or maybe Mr. Inosuke was like, what's my son been doing? And Tadashi felt like he had to tell him confess that he's been skateboarding. Maybe.
And that's what caused the board burning.
Yeah, potentially.
And the fallout.
And the fallout.
And the violence.
Yeah. That would make sense.
If that's why he's blaming himself.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
But he doesn't really
Then
get
we
to
get this,
finish
like-
his thought. It was a bit weird.
No, it's my fault. So
So
I guess I gotta do something about it. Or...
yeah, it's just he just ends it there. But we do get to see his
dramatic,
eyes
Yeah, and the mole.
and the mole.
Yeah, intense look on his eyes, in his face, in his aspect.
But no, that's it. And then we get the two skateboarders skating towards the
Final
factory.
Fantasy
Yes.
7 ass shot.
I love it. I love how much
Yeah.
the factories remind me of 7.
Yeah.
It just looks like the perfect place for exploring and finding treasure chests.
Yeah, right. Going to the ends of catwalks and getting an ether or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly that. And then out of nowhere, Cherry's like, type short time.
Type short.
Type short.
Yeah, he's back in control now.
We talked about this, didn't we? The what would be the opposite of type long?
I think we did, yeah.
Yeah.
Type short.
Type short. Yeah. Type small.
Type short, that's so
Type
silly.
normal. Type short. Short
Because
kings.
as Exposition Mia is about to exposit? Exposit? Is that the verb?
Exposit. Yeah, for sure. Good verb.
Or is it just posit? Oh no, because posit is
Posit.
like
Uh-oh.
not, because they always say posit on How Did This Get Made? Like all the time. What this movie posits is that blah 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 blah
Right.
blah.
Let's see if exposit is a word. Yeah, it's a word.
It is, and does it just mean to
To
explain?
expound, to demonstrate clearly.
There you go. Well, what Mia
Yeah.
exposits is that
Nailed it.
in the factory you need to be able to maneuver more than go fast.
The way he says it, he is so fucking happy with himself that he knows the answer to this like pop quiz.
Yeah, he's just smiling. He's so happy.
It's more about moving around in there. Like, Mia, no idea of what's about to happen. I actually thought him and Shadow's reaction was a bit like tame.
Oh, the way that
If
they shy
anything.
away from it.
They both
kind
like
of.
look down at the exact same time.
I
They're both just like,
know.
"Ooh, awkward. It's like more like it's awkward
Awkward.
than they're like, our friend just got hit in the face.
Yeah.
By-
Smacked.
That would fucking hurt.
Yeah, because you're going fast as well. So it's
He would,
not
like-
just that he's swinging it towards you. You are also going towards it.
Potentially break bones. If he hit him like on the bit of the skateboard where the wheelbase is like screwed in, there'd be so much extra like heft
Does he
to that
hit
bit
him
of
with
it.
the wheel? Oh, yeah, he hits him
He
with
hits
the
him with the
front.
flat part
The
of
flat?
it, yeah, because you see the base of the board or the bottom of the board.
I mean, it's
in the
lucky
first
that
shot.
fucking one of the horns didn't go, like, stab him.
Right through his head, yeah. He'd,
Imagine,
definitely
like one of the
lose
horns
teeth.
going up, like...
Oh god, that's the horror movie version.
Yeah. But, you know, they added blood in the Blu-ray.
Nice.
I don't think he bleeds in this one. I don't think.
I didn't see any blood.
No. But they
No.
added it. Because they're
Nice.
sadistic.
Sickos.
Sickos.
Yeah.
They just want to see Cherry in
Cherry
pain.
hurt. Yeah, they all secretly hate him. Sometimes it feels like Utsumi
Yeah,
does
sometimes it feels like he does.
a bit.
Yeah, they really do.
Yeah.
How funny. But he is very happy with himself.
It's more about maneuverability.
And then
Adam uses his superpower of just going fast when he wants.
I think it's all about the
Leaning
crouching
slightly
and the
forward.
leaning.
And Cherry gives him a bit of side eye here. Did you notice that?
I did. He can
Yeah.
sense him coming.
Some badly detailed side eye as he looks at weird long face Adam.
They do look so silly.
They look so. It's such a it must be such a nightmare to decide like where your budget goes, like what shots you spend more
yeah.
time on, more money on.
100%. I feel like it would close-ups would get the most, right? But I feel like they would be the easiest.
It makes you realize like animation as compared to film, you just point the camera at the thing.
Yeah.
And if you're not doing visual effects or anything like that, it's literally like,
Yeah, actor does most of the work.
yeah, you just capture it. Animation is so much more fucking difficult and it's so looked down on. So much more looked down on as just for kids.
It's so silly.
actually so much
Yeah.
harder, I guess. I
The
don't
fact
know, at
that
least from an
we-
outside perspective.
Yeah, the fact that we feel like we have to make all these live actions because no one will watch the animation is just ridiculous.
Yeah, we've talked about it before. Let the animation
have.
be the good version of the thing.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be a live action.
No.
I think a live action of this would look stupid. A live action of
unless
this
it's a
would look-
play
Unless it's the play.
with theatre craft.
But the
yeah.
play still looked a bit silly. Like, it's
Yeah, a
great,
bit
but
naff.
it looked naff. Like, you know.
Yeah. That Bocce the Rock thing was sick.
How cool is that?
Her playing the guitar.
Yeah. And I think
That
the
was
Haikyuu
sick.
stage plays are coming back.
Right.
Yeah. I think they've cast them. Like, they're redoing it.
Did the Haikyuu stage play cover the whole lot? That'd be pretty long,
I
wouldn't
don't think it did the time skip.
it? Spoilers. For Haikyuu, not a Haikyuu podcast.
You see everyone theorizing about what the second movie is going to have in it.
No, I didn't.
Because the first one is just the Nekoma match.
Fuck. Are you serious? They're gonna screw this up. so
Well,
badly.
it's called it's Battle of the Garbage Dump is the name of the movie. So assuming that it'll just be the Nekoma match based on that.
To be fair, that match is pretty hype.
I'm so excited. And then there's only one other movie, so that people are assuming it'll be the other match and time skip maybe.
Yeah. They'd have to.
Yeah.
If they're just gonna.
But
wrap it up
also
in two
time skip
movies.
and
The
MSBY
last
and
match.
Adler's.
Yeah. Yeah. That last match is also very fucking hype. Every sports anime needs that match.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, where it's just that where are they now mixed with an actually just like good match and
Yeah.
seeing everyone like at their best and also introducing just random funny side characters as well, like right near the end.
Yeah, like a whole
God.
other team. A bunch of whole other
and like
team
all the
members.
international players that he introduced, and yeah, it was just a really fun last chapter
So good.
or last volume, I guess, was the whole match.
I hope they do the time skip. Or even just bits of it, like if they don't get through every single character, because I know
God,
they.
if we don't see time skip Hinata, like, come on,
He's so hot.
how did they do it? How did they
This
make
is
that
not a
little shrimp so
high
hot?
Q podcast.
It's not. Katie, read Haikyuu. It's so good.
So Adam zooms in front, which also goes to show that he pretty much could have done this at any point he wanted to.
Any
he was
point.
just letting Cherry have his little moment. And then
And he's dancing.
this is so interesting, I thought, because this is the first time in the whole beef that he's shown any sort of life or interest or anything, and it's purely because he's about to fuck Cherry up. Like,
Right.
He's like, I'm finally excited because I'm gonna smack you with my board. That's what it feels
So-
like.
Yeah, so turned on by violence.
Yeah. Oh god, that's a bit sick.
Well, it's his love language. And then he's doing all his little dance
His little
moves. He does a little
waves.
pop shove it as well in there.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man.
It's a bit,
Yeah. He changes direction on the board so quickly. Like
Yeah,
it's
he's doing-
instantaneous.
all sorts of shit on this board right now.
Does
all
he
the castanets and
actually
everything.
does he flick it around or does he just change the way that he's
He
standing?
does like a
on it?
little pop shove at 180
Oh.
into a revert.
Oh, I'm so
by
glad
the
you know
looks
the
of it.
names of these things.
After he does his little like, oh my back move. You see that one? Where
Yeah.
he's like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a little pop shove at 180, meaning that he does the board 180 and his body 180 separately. And then once he lands, he reverts back to his normal stance.
Ah,
Yeah.
I see. But everyone's pretty stoked because the Matador of Love has arrived.
Yeah, and
He's
Cherry's
here.
like, you ain't shit.
Okay, question. Internal monologue or out loud? Because the dub made it sound like it was out loud.
Out loud?
Yeah.
Yeah. But the subtitles are in italics.
Yeah.
Interesting. Diegetic or non-diegetic? What do we think?
What does diegetic mean? I'm so sorry.
I don't
I'm
think
so
it applies
dumb.
here. Diegetics in the world, non-diegetics
Oh,
not in the world.
not in the world.
Yeah.
I think you've explained that to me before.
Probably. I think it's internal monologue.
I suggest you don't get too cocky.
Oh, you do protest too much, Cherry.
Yeah, but Adams is out loud though. He's not in italics.
Yeah, is it a call and response or is it a declaration of I'm going to fuck you up?
Yeah.
Bolts, that's what I was thinking of. If he hit him with the bolts of the skateboard,
That would hurt.
he would have lost teeth.
Oh, for sure.
The shot of Adam where he says he's not internal monologue.
You're too optimistic. And you're too optimistic.
What's with this little light movement on his shoulder pad horn?
Oh.
It really tripped me out.
It's like a spirit or something. Like
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Something possessing him. That's creepy.
That is exactly like I was just like there's some sort of like external force.
I did not
here.
notice that. That's so cool.
Yeah, if you were to believe in the supernatural, it looks like there's something going on.
Wow.
Like some sort of smoke demon or something has invaded
Yeah.
Adam.
Oh my goodness.
Interesting, but yeah, it was a bit like, what's this out of nowhere? Like good animation, like
Yeah.
suddenly.
Yeah.
And then
oh my
it
God.
happens.
It
Fucking hell, it happens
happens.
so fast. It just happens.
He breaks his board effectively. Not breaks,
Yeah,
breaks.
kicks it
BRAKES. Kicks it
Yeah,
down.
power breaks.
It spins multiple times in the
Well,
air.
you kick it that hard, it's gonna spin, right?
Yeah. It
Yeah.
spins multiple
But
times.
also shifts his whole momentum back. It's so sick.
Oh
This
my
bit. It's so like breaking the laws of physics, but it's so fucking sick.
I feel like I don't want to pause it and break it down too much because I just feel like you have to watch it as just one
You have to watch it,
continuous
yeah.
thing because it's just so sick. And then he grabs the base, and this animation is so weird the way that they color him before he goes to the swing.
Yeah, it's almost like there's a whole filter on the thing that's like high noon or like dusk or
Right?
something.
It
Yeah.
was weird. Like it took me away for a second, but then I was like,
It reminded me of the bit where Lunga was seeing Adam do the things and was following him.
Yeah.
Like when Lunga was in the zone. Is this Adam in the zone?
Maybe.
The pain zone?
Oh my gosh. And
yeah,
oh
he,
my God. I can't even just the way.
He strides. It's legitimately a good baseball swing though, because he's got like he's in motion the whole time. You don't want to stop.
No.
You want to be in motion the whole time until you see the ball or your childhood friend's head. Oh, fuck, the animation. So good.
It's so good. And he just.
It's so sad.
He swings from behind and then it like zooms up on his face and then away and you see the rest of the swing. Like it's
so good.
so cool.
There's actually a frame where you can't see the bottom of the board. There's like a little like in-between frame where it's just like a little goofy. But as you say, we're not pulling it apart. We're just
No.
watching it all through. You watch it all through.
No,
You can't
I mean,
pull this apart too much.
the shot where it hits him in the face, you see that the bottom of the board is so detailed.
Yeah, it's so detailed. Like they definitely pulled it out for that shot.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of like smeary animation stuff happening here because like
Heaps.
you pause it anywhere. There's shots where like the skateboard's like bent and all sorts of stuff to make it look so fluid.
Yeah.
It's so sick.
It's great. And speed
And
lines.
speed lines
and
basically
things.
the whole time.
Yeah. Heaps of speed
Yeah.
lines. Oh my God. And then we just get it again from another angle. From Cherry's point of view.
God, I love that shot. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, I just got the
I mean, there's too
best
many
screen.
screenshots. Yeah, there's too
It's
many
like-
to talk about.
It's like
put on the Twitter.
the side view, and it's like a split second before it gets hit in the face, and Cherry's just like this, like about to get the impact.
Oof. And it goes to a negative as well on the side view.
Oh yes, yeah, when he gets hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So interesting. I think you're like exactly right. The second one is Cherry's point of view. The
Like what
first
he's
one's
seeing.
like Adam's idealized version of what it looks like in his head, like all these smears and everything.
And
And then the
second
third one is the reality.
Yeah. What
it's
everyone
just
else
from
is
the
seeing
side.
on the screen, maybe.
Yeah. And it's just depressing reality of him just actually hitting him.
I keep trying to pause it on the negative shot.
the
Oh, you
negative.
got
I got
it?
it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's interesting that he's a goofy skater, but he's a righty hitter. Baseball.
Oh, and everything goes black. The background just turns to black, and we go into slow motion as
Adam gets his full extension.
yeah, and Cherry just like flies backwards and floats. He gets height too, like he gets hit upwards.
Yeah. Yeah, he gets under it. He gets under the ball.
And he did hit him with the pointy end too. Like he could have just one wrong move. He got a pointy ended to the face.
Pointy ended.
Pointy ended.
He's ripped the mask. He's ripped the snood.
Ripped the snood. He would have broken his nose. Like
Yeah, and teeth and like
oh my god.
that bone that's in between your nose and mouth.
Yeah.
That would have been broken.
Shattered, gone.
Yeah.
Oh, the eye. And then we get close up on Cherry's face and just this look of like disbelief, shock, what the fuck, shaky eye.
Yeah. Emotional shaky eye. And then, cut to the three of them laughing arm in arm with like behind a pane of glass.
And it shatters.
You were right. This was the cleaned up version. They just cleaned it up a lot more for the Blu-ray.
Yeah, and they take his hood off for the Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have his hood on in the Blu-ray.
An idealized version of it.
Yeah. It's even sadder. And their laughs, like I wanted to cry. The way that they laugh. It's just they were just friends.
Because even before the glass shatters, you get like this effect over it where it's kind of like doubled.
Yeah.
Like a 3D glass effect.
Yeah. A bit of chromatic aberration.
Damn.
Just a little
Thanks,
bit.
Mitchell.
Thanks, Mitchell. Miss you. And it shatters completely. And it shatters and Cherry like falls through it like he's gone through a fucking glass window.
Yeah. It's like a Psychonauts transition. So sick.
So cool.
Loved it. And the hair comes out and everything.
Oh, the hair like splaying out.
Imagine being hit so hard your hair tie rips. Like, come on. But it's so epic. Just the way it just goes like...
sick. It like, splays out.
It feels more stylistic than anything. Like a... I don't know. Something about it. The way the hair flows out.
Yeah.
It's cool.
And then cut back to the crowd. Shadow and Mia can't watch, cringe away. But
and the amazing dub screen.
The dub screen took me out. Could not believe it. That whoever was doing that screen was like, I'm getting my bag today. Like, I'm getting my money. I'm earning it. It's like someone was murdered. I mean, but you know.
Yeah, they could have been.
They could have been.
Yeah.
But Shadow and Mia can't watch. They cringe away. But Joe doesn't even flinch.
No. Stoic.
And I know people have written lots about him not flinching away, you know, whether he was like, I've got to, you know, watch for my love, you know, just.
He narrows the eyes a bit and that's it, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Didn't want to take his eyes off him. Could be the last time he ever sees him. Who knows?
Jesus Christ, Caitlin.
Although
so dramatic.
He gets from here to the finish line so quickly. He runs there.
Joe does.
I think so. Or
He runs
no.
faster than he
I think he gets in Shadow's car. I think they get in Shadow's car.
They take the Tulipmobile.
Yeah, the Tulipmobile.
We'll probably find out either in the next minute or after the ED, I guess.
Yes. I think in the next
He
minute.
really does just watch, doesn't he?
Actually, you know, I think it's the start of the next minute. Not next minute, the next episode.
episode.
Yeah, I think it's the start of the next episode.
Because we had that long wait between 9 and 10 with 9.5 in the middle.
Oh, I forgot about 9.5. We're going to do a buffer episode.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we're not watching 9.5.
And they never released a dub for 9.5. We're going to watch 9.5.
Yeah, we'll watch
We're just
it.
going to watch it in one fluid, like as if we're watching like 20 minutes of like a normal show.
Yeah, exactly.
Normally.
But yeah, Joe's very, very stoic faced. And then Carla just clatters away.
Carla dies too.
You didn't hear this, listeners, but I really, really struggled on how to explain Carla just bouncing away like that.
I suggested clatters.
Clattered was good. Clattered away. Clattered to the ground. Clattered to the ground.
Clattered to the ground.
Clattered to the ground would have been nice.
Threw it on the ground.
Threw it on the ground.
It's not too late, Caitlin.
It is.
It is. And that's
the minute. Wow.
The minute.
What a good show.
Full. What do they call it?
Full swing kiss.
Full swing kiss.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know who names it that.
Right.
Does Adam must name it that? I think Adam must name it that because no one's seen it before.
Yeah, and no one says it.
We also haven't seen Cherry hit the ground yet. Carla hit the ground before Cherry did.
Jesus Christ, that's how hard he was.
We've still got that to come. So that's fun.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be like the start of the next minute. Just Cherry hitting the ground.
Just hitting the ground.
Jesus. Whew. Full swing kiss.
Yeah. I mean, do I need to ask you what your favorite moment was?
My favorite moment was Mia explaining why Cherry went to type short. No, it was the full swing kiss. It was such an epic moment. Just that bit. Like, so you cannot deny that bit where he goes from, like, clackety-clack dancing on the board to just slam, spin, hit. Like, it's just so
it's
visceral.
So fast. There wasn't enough time to even really compute what was happening.
Process it. No.
And then I think everyone was just in shock. Like,
yeah.
Couldn't believe that it had happened. Crazy.
Crazy.
What a
your
good
favorite
fucking
moment?
Show. The full swing kiss.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Of course.
So good. And, you know, like the glass shattering. Like, I think that's just a beautiful, like, symbolic. Metaphor for their relationship.
It's his past shattering. It's his,
I think it's also his future shattering because he had this idealized thought that, you know, maybe if he could,
they'd be friends again.
Maybe they could be friends again. And this is just, yeah.
Oh no, actually just
oh
no. A bit sad.
Oh, it's devastating.
How things can end.
Oh boy.
It's sad.
What a good fucking
If you can
show.
pinpoint the moment though. Heavy. Well, all things must end, much like this podcast. You can tweet at us, infinite_minute on Twitter.
Or you can email us at infiniteminutepodcast@gmail.com.
Well, we got there.
We got there. We made it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to just sit with that for a little while.
Yeah, Jesus.
Okay.
Process that.
Bye, guys.
Bye.